Hi, I'm Nishtha Vishnani, a yoga and wellness expert. And today we're going to see how gentle yoga postures can help you ease the menstrual cramps. So let's get started. The first one we're going to go in for is known as Adho Mukha Virasana, for which you can come in a kneeling position, keep your toes together and allow your knees to be apart. You can take a yoga block if you have, or you can take a small cushion even. And we're going to rest our forehead on the block or the cushion when you bend your body forward. So here, I extend my arms forward, reach out and allow the block to be right under my forehead. Try to extend your arms forward and lengthen the spine a bit there. Make sure you're breathing well. And then slowly bring your head back up. This allows you to really stretch open your spine and causing a release in the lower back. Now next we're going to move into what is known as Matsya Krida Asana. Okay, so for Matsya Krida Asana, we're going to lie down on the stomach, on the belly. Okay, and you can take the support of one forearm first, slide your right knee up towards the side of the chest, and then space out your arms and rest your forehead on the back of your palms. Close your eyes and just stay in this position completely relaxed. Make sure you're breathing into the belly. Notice how the discomfort starts to release. And then slowly release this leg and change, going on to your left side. Pick your knee up and place your palms under the head. And then slowly press and bring yourself up, right? And then you're going to take your right knee forward as we move into the pigeon pose. So slide your right knee forward, allow the back leg to straighten out. You can keep your heel close to the groin and bring your forearms down on the mat in here. So you could just remain here, or you could use a yoga block or a cushion to rest your forehead onto it. If you like, you could straighten out your arms a bit there and let your body weight fully press down, completely releasing the contractions in the hip muscles. And then slowly inhale, lift your head up, walk your hands back, push and change the leg. Right, straighten out the back leg, keep your toes pointed and flat, bring your forearms down, and once again rest your head on a block or a cushion. And then inhale, slowly lift your head up, walk your hands back and bring yourself out of the pose. Great. Now we will come in a seated position, moving into Baddha Konasana. If you feel your hips are pressing down and the spine is not lifting up, you can use a yoga block to sit on, or else you could even add a small cushion under your hips to sit on. Now, you may choose to keep your feet a little forward if you're very tight in the hip region, or if you can bring your feet a bit closer. So you can decide how you feel comfortable. Then we're going to first position ourselves feet together, let your knees be dropped and allow your spine to lift up tall. Breathe. In Baddha Konasana, we get a chance to open up the groin region, to open up the pelvic muscles, which help to release the menstrual cramps. It allows the muscles in this region to gently expand, lengthening the muscles and easing the pain. When you're ready, exhale, bend your elbows and bring your body folding down. You can be halfway, or if you're able to go all the way, then you can do that. And then slowly inhale, bring your body back up. Then release. We're going to lie down on the back and go for a little supine twisting in here. Once you bring yourself down, keep your knees bent, feet a little apart, and we're going to move in for Jatara Parivartanasana. So you can have your hands go over the head and you can drop your knees bending from one side to the other. Right? So here, I'm going to twist and drop my knees from one side to the other. It really helps to release the tightness in your hips, in the glutes, all the lower extremities that get stiffened up during the periods and get painful. It really helps you to release this region. Keep the movement very slow. Make sure you're not going fast. You can go for easy 5 to 10 rounds of these, even more if you enjoy it. You could even hold it longer on one side if you like. And then slowly bringing the legs coming in together. Right? We're going to then bring the knees coming in towards the chest, moving for Pavan Muktasana. So hug the knees in, have your hands wrapping around the legs, and on a exhalation, lift your head up to the knees. Exhale and up. And then slowly bring your head back down. Now for a moment, come up to into a sitting position. We're going to lie down into Supta Baddha Konasana, for which you can use the 2 yoga blocks if you have, or you can take a big bolster or a long pillow. So we're going to elevate the spine and then rest in Supta Baddha Konasana. So I'm using these blocks here, one for my head, one for my upper back. Those who are using a bolster or a pillow, have your entire back resting on the pillow. Okay, so it works in the same manner. Then you're going to lie down and bring the upper back, the head off of, if you're using pillows, your entire spine will be rested. And then simply keep your feet together and allow your knees to drop to the side. This allows a great release in your pelvis region. It allows your hips, your thighs, everything around the lower extremities to free open. Your hands could be on your abdomen or by the sides as you like. And just give it few easy breaths here. Make sure you're breathing well and breathing into your belly. Slowly you can bring your knees together, roll over to the right side and bring yourself up in a seated position. Thank you so much for watching. So this was a gentle yoga practice that you can do during the days of your period, or even before when you already develop the cramps, to help you feel a little ease. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps.